while we have some of these signals and signs of the broader sector, you know, we have indigenous peoples here, we have Afro-descendants, we have local communities, I even saw many representatives from the religious groups. We are coalescing, as Marco said, as one community. I think what we need to do is make sure that we remember that we don't have time, that it is urgent, that we cannot be whittling on the language and just trying to wordsmith everything, that we need action, and that for action to happen, we need funding, and that finance has to be on the table, and finance has to remember that nature is 30% of the solution. And that will bring in not only climate benefits, but it will bring many other benefits for local communities and for the rest of the planet. I mean, at the end of the day, more than 50% of the GDP depends on nature.
And amazingly, 7 years and 7 days later, on the 19th of December 2022 in Montreal, under the Chinese presidency, the gavel went down again. This amazing global biodiversity framework and the mission with the global goal for nature, halt and reverse biodiversity loss by 2030, the definition of nature positive, was adopted. So I stopped there because then we talk about what next. But
amazing.
It was an amazing experience, to say probably the most extraordinary experience of high-level policy in my life. And I don't know if you, Patricia, agree, but what really was heartening, truly heartening, is that we were all able, I was the head of WWF at the time, Patricia was the head of BirdLife, we all were able to set aside our brands and really work together for this common ambitious goal.
So I remember I went to this room and started talking about our NDCs, because we were announcing our new NDCs at 2020. It was 51% of reduction for the emissions. It was so, challenging doing that. And then at Glasgow, Marco came to the Colombian pavilion and said, what is that? It was a huge message on the wall that said, carbon neutral, nature positive. So that was the challenge that we had at the Colombian government at that time. And I was so excited because a lot of people like Marco, like Patricia, so many other friends, Goldsmith, SAG, the Arhuacos, the indigenous communities, they were so committed, you know, to the challenge, to take care of nature, to stop deforestation, to protect biodiversity, but also to cut emissions at that time.